November 6th, and it is time for Lambspun Live. We do this little event at least once a week, and we're happy to show you what's new. Many people live really far away. We're happy to welcome some people actually coming to take a class tomorrow on needle felting, all the way from Australia. So
can't wait.
We're already just like so excited that the word gets around the world like that. And right now we're excited to show you what we've been doing, but also what many of the artists locally have been doing, and what our animal group has been doing.
Yes, fun stuff here.
So before we go around the room, I'll just mention that we do have pumpkins for Thanksgiving decorating. They're all different prices, usually around $24 to $30. And so if you're trying to come up with a nice Thanksgiving decorating theme at your house, you might stop by and pick up a pumpkin. And then one of our themes for today features a dog, a beautiful sheepadoodle named Sterling. And Sterling was just sheared or brushed and groomed. And we shear sheep, but we brush dogs. And so the groomer actually cut and washed this fur for us. And we're ready to make it into more hand spun because she's already been using hand spun from it. It's just one of the fun things we do here. We combine it with silk and alpaca. We're about to show you the lady's weaving. She used our airy hand-dyed silk in the warp to go with her sheepadoodle fur. And right here is what we call the 15-inch cricket loom. It's one of the least expensive looms. It's about $240. It's just not very expensive. You can get a stand or just set it on a table. But what's fun that we wanted to show was the hand-spun sheepadoodle here, and what beautiful yarn this makes. So it's really just a protein filament. We wash it thoroughly before we spin it, and then we just card and massage into it silks and alpaca, locally grown, and then it's hand spun here. And then she's just learned how to weave. This is her first piece. And it's going to be a shawl.
It's going to be beautiful. I mean, it already is beautiful, but I can't wait to see it finished.
I'm real excited about the textures of it, and I love the hint of green that she picked out in the silk. And that's the white silk that you see flecked really into the hand spun.
And is that a big skein of her hand spun again?
It
this
is.
One behind it?
So actually this one is another customer.
Oh.
This one is Malamute.
Oh, cool.
And we've got several skeins now that we're trying to accumulate quite a bit. He's planning on selling and donating to one of the causes, perhaps the Raptor Center here in town.
Oh.
So we're just making a big pile of wonderful yarn out of his Malamute.
Very nice.
And then over here we have our next feature of the day, which is very proudly showing the Tuscan Sun shawl or wrap. This is one of the more recent crocheted projects here at the store, and you can see how elegant, how beautiful it is. It's made with the Noro yarn, which is featured right here. It's called Sonata, and it's a combination of cotton and silk and viscose. Mostly cotton, so non-allergenic, I would say, extremely beautiful, very soft, and we have the yarns. This is in the latest Noro magazine number 24, and all of this is ready to go or ready for your inspiration. And if you're wanting a crochet class, we have incredible crochet classes right now, and there's not a crochet at the end of the month, but a lot of times we'll have one-day classes, and for this one you'd probably want a month of classes, so you can sign up now for December.
Yes.
And also we've got our schedule clear through March, so
yeah, and
pick a month.
Yep, at any month. And a lot of times too, if for some reason our schedule doesn't fit for people,
which is a lot of times,
they just need to call us, and we're really flexible.
That's right. Sometimes we'll do a 3-hour class instead of 1 hour, meeting several different weeks. So if you're hesitant to weave or learn to knit or spin, just let us know your schedule and we'll try to work it out so it's incredibly easy.
And really meeting any experience level as well.
Yes, you can be super beginner, which our weavers almost always are. You can have some experience and want to learn more. You can be advanced, and we've probably got the teacher here for you.
We do.
So, yeah, keep that in mind. We're doing a real fun little make and take. Our pumpkin make and take was a huge hit. So if you did that and you'd like to do another one before the holidays, these will be hanging ornaments, and these are the little snowmen. And this
They're
week we'll be
adorable.
making gnomes of about that size for ornaments. So we'll have a later date for gnomes, or actually earlier. The 22nd would be the gnomes on a Friday. That's 1 to 3 p.m. And then the next month, December, we'll have the snowmen.
And then we've also got these, a couple weeks ago we
yes.
gave the blues and the black and white bags, and these are the other two colors that we have in.
Yeah, I love the fact that this Likey is named for happiness. That's what that means. And the materials are thoughtfully, kindly produced. It's all vegan. It's washable. Many compartments inside to store, of course, your knitting or your purse items. And these two colors are ones that we hadn't shown yet. So this brown particularly, 2 shades of brown, great for new colors going into
Yeah.
winter. And last but not least, we have a new kit.
We do, and this actually uses the same Noro yarn that we just saw over here. This is the Noro Sonata yarn, and you see it here on the ribbing of this cowl, the top and bottom, and then also throughout. We have little mitts that match. This is called our Ice Capades cowl and mitts. A little bit of inspiration from the sparkle that we see here throughout that is blended with our prism yarn, our silk yarn. And if you want to make it or buy it, we have it all here in stock. We have a little kit. You can buy the pattern, and we have that Noro Sonata yarn, and then our woven, our blended yarn on the right.
This is enough in the kit to make both the cowl and the hand warmers. And I'm just going to try these on because it's always fun to see these things.
They're so warm.
This was knitted by our friend in California, Nancy, and she does a beautiful technical job of checking our patterns. She did a beautiful job of knitting this.
Beautiful.
And this is super cozy. Could easily be pulled back if you need more finger control and texting or steering your car.
Very nice.
It's very warm and cozy and dressy. You could really go out with this. This
Yes.
is
And you
super
could
nice.
have fun with the colors too. It doesn't have to be these colors.
No, we put different kits together, and we'll be working on a website, right? It's coming up, and this kit will probably be on there. We have a website, but there will be a new website before long. So we'll be looking for more news on the website.
Yep.
We'll see you next week, and we also just last minute want to remind you we have the trunk show by Rowan coming up on the 15th,
Yes.
and we'll have it here for over a week.
So stay tuned.